The beauty of this forum is that we can share our thoughts and inputs to further accelerate the growth of our tourism industry. As in all business investment endeavors, peace and order is a prerequisite to the success of our tourism industry. The support towards the tourism industry sectors provided by the police is critical and essential. A travel ban, which is one of the most dreaded pronouncements pertaining to a country, is basically generated by two factors. First is the peace and order situation of the country, and the second one is the health concerns in epidemic proportions in a country. From our end here in the Metro Manila region, we have classified special places and festivals as special tourism points so that we may provide these places and events the necessary emphasis in terms of police service and support. The extra support normally comes with more policemen around the area for more visibility and stronger police presence for crime deterrence and basic police assistance. In the whole Metro Manila, where we have 5 police districts, the Department of Tourism has classified 33 tourist spots and 10 festivals annually. The classified places include heroic historical places like the Rizal Park, Paco Park, and others. Also classified as tourist spots or areas are 5-star hotels and casinos, big shopping malls, business circuits, and churches with historical religious significance. With a basic strategy of increasing police presence in these areas, we are having a healthy advent of foreign and domestic tourists and also balikbayans in these tourist zones. From January to August this year, the Department of Tourism and our police districts have tallied 38,180,193 travelers, duplication included, here in Metro Manila alone. My friends, unfortunately, we cannot sit on our laurels. That is why we join conferences such as this Investor Business Forum to listen and learn, to share and work together for a common aspiration. The quest for the perfect peace and order situation in a never-ending grind for any nation, especially developing countries like ours. Meanwhile, we attribute a perky tourism industry in Metro Manila to a robust peace and order situation. Compared to the last 3 years of the previous administration, the Duterte administration has recorded a 58% decline here in Metro Manila in volume of focus or major crimes such as murder, homicide, rape, theft, robbery, kidnapping, carnapping, motornapping, and serious physical injury. We believe that this encouraging decline in crime volume in Metro Manila is due to the following reasons. First, the government war against drugs has been effective. Since 2016, a total of 235,727 users and pushers have surrendered. 90,268 users and pushers have been arrested alive, and 1,895 were neutralized in firefights. With lesser addicts in the streets, there are lesser criminal activities, with the majority of addicts being poor and always in need of money to buy drugs at whatever cost. They will steal, snatch, rob shops and homes, at times leading to assault, hurt, and even kill innocent people so that they can have money to satisfy their cravings. The other one is the increase in the police force has boosted the police presence in the metropolis. Subsequently, this has served as a deterrent to potential criminals and their evil designs. Police presence and vigilance has removed a lot of opportunities for the bad guys. Media plays a very strong role in the crime decline trend. Before, media emphasized the occurrence of crimes prominently, while burying the solution of the said crime in forgettable media space and time. Today, media is at the forefront of many a police operation, sending a clear and strong message to the public that the people is now doing its job. Because of this, the public is now more cooperative with the police in crime prevention and solution. for they see now that the people are earnest in serving the people. The serious internal cleansing instituted by then NCRPO Director and now current PNP Chief, Police General Oscar Albayalde, paved the way for the cleaning of the ranks in the PNP. With internal cleansing policy, police calawags have fallen into the hands of NCRPO police force. As a result, police credibility and respect are on the rise. Another is the new communications technology plus the advent of social media are the other obvious factors that spurred the decrease in crime volume. Shortly after my assumption, in June of 2018, the NCRPO launched the ISMOT or ISENTMO text hotlines, a communication system using text or Viber or other social media tools for the public to make reports or complain against abusive cops. The system would automatically send the messages or reports and complaints to the police district and police concerned, which makes the subject immediately actionable. Integrated in the system is a compliance monitoring feature to ensure that reports are being acted upon immediately. As a result, we are winning the trust, confidence, and respect of our Metro Manila residents. The President's order to implement local ordinances, especially at night, is another big factor for crime decline. The drive to discourage drinking and smoking in public, vandalism, improper clothing and behavior, tambays is another effective way to curb crime. This campaign takes off from the broken windows theory that declares that we must fix a problem while it is small, so it does not worsen and spread. A broken window in an abandoned house or building, if not fixed, will entice vandals to break more. Soon, the vandals look for space to dirty up with graffiti, and before you know it, there is disorder, mayhem, and chaos in the neighborhood. Our Intensified Cleanliness Policy, or ICP, takes after the broken windows theory. The ICP espouses three tenets. First, the police should always look clean and respectable by making sure their office surroundings and office interiors are clean. Second, the cleaning and purging of the ranks is a must in order to help defeat the drug problem and solve criminality. And third, the cleaning streets of crime and illegal drugs is the final answer to attain peace and order. As such, the Intensified Cleanliness Policy is now the blueprint for the operations of the NCRPO and its police force. Tourist-oriented police for community order and protection. The Department of Tourism has been funding that for 2 or 3 years, and every quarter, a batch of police personnel are being trained, some 60 of them, every quarter. And so far, based on our records, since it started, since 2015, a total of 612 police personnel were trained on this DOT-sponsored training. This is a 1-week training. Lahat ng pwedeng ituro doon, dealing with the tourists and going to the places na frequented by the tourists, both domestic and foreign, are being taught in here. And right now, we have actually tourist police. And so far, based on our record, we have now assigned at least 812 police personnel as tourist police. But ang training natin is, ang train lang is 612. And out of this 612, na-find out ko hindi lahat naka-assign dito. That's why we are conducting inventory para ma-refocus na dapat ma-assign sila doon. But more than that, even though we have this tourist police, but for the benefit and para magkaroon ng impact, it's better for us to relaunch this. And I believe that this coming October 15, there is an occasion for to fit this relaunching of tourist police for everybody to know that we are focusing and giving emphasis on this particular police assistance.
Yes, is that something that we could do, Mr. Lim, sir? A partnership perhaps between the PCCI and the PNP?
Yeah, well, it's a great opportunity because the Secretary of Tourism will be there maybe we can have an MOA signed between the tourism and PCCI and police.
Yes,
And
CFP.
the big boss of PCCI is here. I'm sure if we get their assurance, we can do that.
October 15th.
Yeah. We have invited many to come on October 15, and we will be happy to have that MOU with you po.
Yes, very good. Sir?
Yes, we will be reviewing all the arrangements and agreements that we have earlier so that we can have this relaunching to be given for all for the public. For this year, actually, for the past months until the end of August, 7 months, there's a 15% reduction of crime compared with last year. Pero very significant kasi yung 3 years kasi yung impact is nandun. With the campaign of this present administration, kaya lagi kino-compare ko yung nagsimula itong campaign against illegal drugs. Of course, for this year, we are comparing our performance with our performance last year. But with these first 3 years, we are comparing with the program of previous administration. And now you have seen that a lot of kasi pati nga ang daming mga intriga nangyari or itong mga nangyari about the ninja cops and everything. But still, this is part of the process. We are cleansing our ranks, and just like what I've said earlier, we cannot be effective in this campaign unless among our ranks, tanggalin natin misleads kalawag. So, this is an unprecedented decrease in the crime. 58% for Metro Manila alone. And that is the trend, not only in here, but all of the nation as well. Carjacking, 77% ang pagbaba. It used to be that napakatinding crime yan. Metro Manila is the carnapping capital of the Philippines. Noong chinek namin, nagpatawag kami ng parang summit on that. Buwaba nga kami ng 77% pero still tayo pa rin yung carnapping capital. Dahil lahat buwaba. Ibig sabihin kasi, well, it's logically, the motor vehicle population here in the Philippines could not be compared to any region combined. Di ba? But still, majority is Manila and the road network is in here. So, even though baba ng 77%, still tayo pa rin ang pinakamataas compared with all the other regions. But still, that 77% is really something that we are very, very proud of.